Welcome all to another edition of Open My Eyes. It's Ed again. Today's lesson or tidbit that we're going to give is how to migrate a Logic app from one subscription or one account to another. The way that I found it, there's no easy migration. Of course, you can clone a Logic app. But it's usually within the same account, if you will, or organization. But what I want, I've got my personal organization, I'm working for a client here, and I'd like to just migrate my development Logic app over. So without further ado, let me show you how I achieved that to go from one account to the other. The way that I've done it is we go into Logic apps. Let me show you. Go into the Logic apps. We'll go into the Logic app that you want to clone. In this instance, it will be this particular one. I will go to the edit function. And I will look at the code view. From here, you get the JSON equivalent of what's in the designer view here. And with the code view, it allows you to actually edit on the fly, but also you can add, you can copy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy and paste. Now the only thing that you've got to be worried about, if you have any connections, so these connections actually look at specific subscriptions, that's where it would fail to save. And the way that you get around that, and I'll show you how to get around those limitations that we'll get now in any case. So I'll go on to my new location. I'll do the code view again, and in here you copy and paste. What you might find is when you come to save it, you'll get some errors. So like there, multiple error occurred, forbidden. Not very great with the errors, as typically Azure should be more visible at least, or give you more of a hint. But in any case, it's related to my connections that I've got here. And the way that you would do that is either you create a new Logic app, an empty Logic app, create the connections that you need, and then copy, go back into code view and copy the subscriptions and the IDs. And then you'll get something that will resemble or will work with your application. The rest of the JSON doesn't reference anything specifically, so that's fine. Once you hit save, once that's updated and you hit save, you'll see that it will allow a subscription to go through, and yeah, you're all good. Hopefully that's helpful for someone to easily migrate from one organization to another, a Logic app. None of the faffing, none of the messing about. Yeah, and off you go. Okay, if there's anything specific that I've missed or you'd like to know a bit more, please reach out on the comments below. As always, like, subscribe and share.